5 years ago ungeniuliza which is the best mid-size luxury sedan ya kununua, of course ningekwambia 3 good options. Ni either uende kwa dealership ununue the Mercedes C-Class, Volvo S60 ama the Audi A4. Najua mnashangaa mbona sitaji the BMW 3 Series, kwa sababu watu walikuwa wanashinda complain about hiyo gari. Walikuwa wanasema interior imechapa, wanasema inashinda kibebo na flatbed, mara wanasema look wa ibambi, lakini cameraman, si unasikia kitu nasemanga vitu vitenzanga. Nakwambia sasa virenga ni BMW. Leo nimekuletea the new 2019 BMW 3 Series M Sport. Cameraman, watu walikuwa wanashinda complain ati Mercedes peke yake ninakujanga na luku. Utasema nini cameraman? B48 330i M Sport cameraman.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra.
Before tuanze hii review, acha niweze kuambia gari ni at how much. Yohana Automotive wanaitisha only 4 million Kenya shillings for this 2019 330i M Sport. Cameraman, before tuanze hii review, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Road to 150,000 subscribers before mwaka ishe. Cameraman, skipindi yanzi. This is the 7th generation of the BMW 3 Series. The first one ilikuwa introduced in 1975. Ilikuwa inaitwa the E21. Sasa cameraman, acha tuweze kuangalia the looks of this 2019 BMW 330i M Sport. Acha tuweze kuangalia the looks of this BMW 330i. Kuna watu wanashangaa how comes this car is not an M340i. Ukiangalia looks inafanana iko sporty, but cameraman, for this 3 series unapatanga in different trims. Unaweza pata as a sport, luxury, SE ama this M Sport. Acha tuweze kuangalia the looks of this BMW 330i. Na kitu ya kwanza iko very interesting, the headlights. Cameraman, these are the most expensive headlights that you can get in any BMW 3 Series. Kwa headlights tunapatanga kawaida LED, tunaenda adaptive LED, alafu tunapata BMW laser headlights, which are this. Cameraman, another thing, what's the major difference between adaptive LEDs and this BMW laser headlights? Adaptive LED inakuanga ile nikipiga kona inapiga na headlight. Kiona gari na ku approach na utaki kuachoma ina dim, but for this actually 1,000 more stronger compared to the adaptive LEDs. Another thing, hii gari inaweza ona up to 600 meters more compared to the adaptive LEDs. Cameraman, how do you get to differentiate between adaptive LEDs na BMW laser headlights? Kuja nikushow. First of all, you get a BMW laser emblem. Another thing, ukiangalia iko na blue accents on the headlight. Alafu ukiangalia this DRL's design ziko totally different compared to adaptive LED headlights. Hapo umeweza kuunderstand? Hapo tumeweza kujua kitu moja about headlights. Cameraman, tushaipata laser headlights kwa gari nyingine? No, this is actually the first one. Now let's move on to the grills. You have very beautiful kidney grills which are finished in chrome. Kukuonyesha that this is still a luxury vehicle. Another thing you may notice, ukiangalia these kidney grills, they actually closed. These are called adaptive kidney grills. Hii inamaanisha hii gari ikiwa fast pace inataka kukul, they actually open to allow air in. Wakati itaki kukul, zinafunika. Hapo tumeweza kuunderstand. Hi, let's move on to the bumper. As you can see, this bumper is more aggressive compared to all other trims zile unapata kwa the 3 Series. So tuangalie the first thing hapa. You get parking sensors, you get fake air vents hapa, but if you look closely, utaangalia hapa kuna an intake hapa. Kuna an inlet, cameraman. This inlet helps in cooling off those brakes. Moving on, you have more air vents hapa which help in cooling of that radiator and which help in cooling of this 2-liter inline-4 engine. Hapo kuna front radar sensor which helps in pre-brake collision, ambayo inasaidia na cruise control. You have more parking sensors, a very nice splitter which I feel ukiweza kuweka a carbon lip in front itakuwa fiti sana. Cameraman, at the front unaionaje? I feel this is more aggressive compared to the Mercedes-Benz C-Class, compared to the Audi. Like ukitaka gari na ka aggressive na ka fiti, just get to buy the BMW 3 Series. So welcome to the heart of the beast, the heart of the BMW 330i. Nikifungua engine sasa ndio tutaweza kuona hakuna haja uende kwa Mercedes, hakuna haja uende kwa Volvo, hakuna haja uende kwa Audi. The previous generation of the BMW 3 Series ilikuwa na one specific engine, the N20. Ilikuwa inapatia watu uoga sana. Hiyo gari ilikuwa inazoea kupandishwa flatbed, but right now the BMW 3 Series has a new engine. These engines inaitangwa the B series ama the B family, na zinakujanga mainly in 3 trims. Unaweza pata the B38 which is a 3-cylinder, B48 which is a 4-cylinder such as this, alafu unapata the B58 which is a 6-cylinder. Cameraman, so let's dive into this engine. This specific BMW 330i M Sport inakuja with a 2-liter Inline 4 petrol engine known as the B48. Another surprising thing, this particular engine bado unaipata kwa the Toyota Supra. Nikosho mnashangaa kwani Toyota Supra ikujangi na the B58 inakujanga na two major engine trims. It's either you get a 2-liter B48 ama a 3-liter B58. All the power is pushed to the rear wheels by an 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox. Kama utaki the rear wheel, you can actually opt to get an X-Drive, which is an all-wheel drive system for BMW. So let me show you why this B48 is more reliable compared to the N20 ulikuwa unapata kwa the previous generation. Number one, unapata a stronger aluminium block. Number two, you get forged internals. And number three, engine inakuja with a twin-scroll turbocharge. So that means ina help in faster acceleration, na number two, ina reduce turbo lag. Acha tuweze kuongelea the power figures which you get in this 330i. Hii gari ina push 255 brake horsepower, 400 Newton meters of torque. Na niko sure kuna mtu anajiuliza what's the major difference between the B48 ile unapata kwa the Mark 5 Supra and the B48 ile unapata kwa the 330i. So the major difference inakujanga kwa three components. Number one, the B48 ile unapata kwa the Mark 5 Supra iko na better cooling, inalalia a smaller chassis which is a bit lighter compared to this. And number three, the B48 ile unapata kwa the Supra has a better tuning compared to ile unapata hapa. Haya, cameraman, tumemaliza the engine bay. Now let's look at the side profile of this 330i BMW M Sport. Special thanks to Kacha for sponsoring a portion of this video. Wase, mimi najua ile ngori mtu upitie ukiamua kukula makeki na modhipi pale kwa moti. Lakini worry not kwa sababu leo niko na solution. Thanks to our sponsor Kacha, wameniprovide this CVH2 handheld vacuum cleaner. Let me show you how it's done. Once you unbox it, just look how sleek this design is. You just press it here. And voila, you can now start using your handheld vacuum cleaner. Kameramani, this is the best handheld vacuum cleaner that unaweza nunua ili uweze kutumia kwa gari yako. It's so tiny that it can actually fit in your glove box. Or it can actually fit in your mama's handbag.
Thank you.
Just like that, gari shangara. And a good thing, Kacha actually wako na Black November offer. This machine was going for 8,000, signing at 6,000. And a cool thing, you can actually use my discount code Waigera 5 uweze kupata this offer while stocks last. If you want to purchase this particular product, go to the link down below ama in their website. Kameramani, ukiangalia the side profile of this 330i, you'll actually mistake it with the G80 M3 series. Kwa sababu I feel, my only opinion, I feel this is the most beautiful 3 series side profile of any generation unaweza pata. Situweze kuangalia inakuja nini. This being a 330i M Sport, unapata 19-inch M Sport wheels, 4-port brakes at the front, ventilated discs, na kameramani, ina depend. Ukichagua the lowest trim, unapata 16-inch of wheels, the highest trim, unapata 19. Tuko sawa? Ukienda kwa the 20 na 21, hizo unaingia the M3 territory. Ukinunua the 330i M Sport, unaweza spec out two different suspension setup. Either unaweza weka adaptive dampers, ama unaweza pata the kawaida M Sport suspension. That means gari iko lowered, uko na stiffer springs na bado uko na firmer dampers. That helps in handling. Hii gari in terms of handling, the best that you can get. Moving on to the fender, unapata an M Sport badging. Ukiangalia these side mirrors, they're not your ordinary 3 series side mirrors. Number one, ukiangalia the looks, it has the same looks zile unapata kwa the M3 with real aero. Ukiangalia another thing, inakuja na blind spot assist, unapata 360 surround view camera and LED turning signals. BMW 3 series inakujanga na 3 major roof designs. Unaweza pata this plain. Ukichagua the M3 unapata full carbon, na bado unaweza chagua the luxury ile inakuja with the sunroof. Moving on, ukichagua the luxury trim, you're gonna get a lot of chrome bits upper, but this being an M Sport, you get a lot of black trims to give that sporty kind of feel. The doors, you can actually spec out for it to come with soft close, but for this being an M Sport, haina such kind of a spec. Ukiangalia this car is actually lowered, so inamaanisha that clearance haitakuwa the very best. At the back you still get the same wheel setup ile unapata at the front, but hapa nyuma you get 2-port, pale mbele you get 4-port brakes. Let's move on to the back design. At the rear, you still get the same LED taillights ile unapata kwa the M340i and the BMW M3. You get a very unique logo which celebrates the 50th anniversary of the BMW 3 Series. You get a 330i emblem. Unapata an electric tailgate. Surprisingly, of all competitors ya hii gari, this has the widest and the biggest trunk space. This 330i being an M Sport, unapata a more aggressive rear bumper. Although iko na fake air vents, unapata parking sensors, dual tip exhaust, and then another thing, you get a more aggressive diffuser. Hii nyuma, for me, na feel it's the best rear design of any 3 series ishaitengenezwa. Now let's move on to the interior uweze kuona why this is not your ordinary BMW 330i. Welcome to the interior of the 2019 330i. Kameramani, of all generations of the BMW 3 Series, ndio iko na the most tech, the most beautiful, ndio inakimbizana na the Mercedes C-Class. Acha sasa tuweze kuangalia the cockpit of the BMW 330i. Starting off, tuangalie na the steering. You get a leather M Sport steering, iko na paddle shifters hapa. Another thing, buttons on the left ni za cruise control, lane assist, but on the right ni za infotainment system. You have a digital cluster with a top speed of 330 kilometers per hour. Another cool thing, it being an M Sport, on an M Sport badge hapo, mileage is only 92,000 kilometers. Another cool thing is the same cluster ile utapata kwa the BMW M3 G80. Another thing, you have a heads up display ile inaonyesha lane assist, top speed, and also the next soundtrack. Welcome to the infotainment system of the BMW 330i. This is actually a 10.5 inch infotainment system. Tutaweza kuangalia na kuja nini. First of all, let's enter the media. One thing, unaweza pata screen mirroring, unaweza pata Apple CarPlay, unaweza pata Bluetooth sound system. Another thing, kienda pa kwa navigation, it has an inbuilt Kenyan navigation system. As you can see, bado hapa tuko to reverse mall, Kengeleni Northern bypass. Moving on, when you go to the car settings, unaweza angalia the vehicle status, such things kama tire pressure, engine oil levels, kwa service requirements, unaweza angalia the service history, unaweza angalia kama gari ko due for service. Moving on, you have driver profiles. Unaweza customize mtu yote anaingia kwa hii gari, either kwa the driver, itaweza kuadjust the steering and also the seats configuration. So moving on, tukiangalia kwa the apps, it only has Apple CarPlay. This specific 330i iko na one thing which iko spec'd out zile utapata kwa any other 3 series. Iko na the gesture control. Nikitaka kuongeza volume, I just do this. Nikitaka ku reduce, nafanya the vice versa way. Umeona hapa kameramani? Vitu za Mercedes ziko na vitu kama hizi bana. Wapi jo. Kuna more chrome bits up on the interior kuonyesha this is a luxury vehicle. Very nice air vents. Hii screen hapa ni kuonyesha the climate control. Another cool feature, nikifinya hii button, it has the button for the intelligent safety. Another cool thing, nikifinya hapo inaweza kuonyesha like the front collision warning, side collision warning, nacheki vitu hizo, lane departure. So for you to access all the safety and warnings, unafinya hii button. Hapa unapata your climate control buttons. It has heated seats at the front. Another cool thing, hizi buttons hapa nikosho mnashanga, these are like kuweza ku access your navigation kwa the infotainment system. Na nikifinya like number 5 inaonyesha Apple CarPlay, nikifinya number 2 inaonyesha communication, number 3 inaonyesha navigation. Unaweza kuelewa kameramani? Alafu kama unataka kutumia the gesture kuongeza volume, you can actually use this. For the center console, bado unapata wooden trims, metallic finish hapa. Nikifungua hapo, you get 2 cup holders, a USB charging socket, wireless charging, and then once I close hapa unaweza kupata like buttons easier access for infotainment system. Unapata gear knob, traction control button. Nikifinya hii, you get to access all the rear cameras, side cameras, front. Unaweza kufunga parking sensors. This is where you get your start and stop button. Your driving modes zinapatikana hapa. You can only get Eco Pro, Comfort, and Sport. Parking brake ndio hii hapa. So one thing inaitwa wabamba sana, this car instead of getting leather, you get soft plastic hapa. But unapata wooden bits hapa, you get your ambient lighting, a very nice glove box hapo. But one thing which you're gonna like, unapata full leather hapa kwa the armrest, storage space hapo with a Type-C charging socket. It being an M Sport, unapata very nice leather semi-bucket seats with thigh support. Come to the back seats of the 2019 BMW 3 Series. Surprisingly, ukiapa nyuma, you can actually feel like the C-Class is a bit smaller compared to this. You get very nice leather back seats, zile ziko na thigh support hapa. So that means in terms of comfort, iko fiti. Hapa katikati hakuna mtu anaweza keti, as you can see it's very raised. So that means uko na armrest hapa, 2 cup holders, headspace iko fiti sana. Legroom is gonna be a bit tight kama mtu mrefu amekaa hapo. You get air vents hapa, climate control option hapo, Type-C charging sockets. Na that's majority of what you get kwa the rear back seats. One thing which I've forgotten to mention, you get ISOFIX for your baby carrier. Welcome to the driving experience of the 330i M Sport kameramani. Ukiangalia kwanza, first thing, BMW 3 Series inakuanga aka ile inapeananga driver's feeling. That's why ukiangalia the cockpit ni kama yeye inakuface as the driver. One thing which you're gonna notice ukiwa hapa ndani kameramani, nakwambia hata no C-Class inakaribia gari. Not unless the 2019 C-Class ile iko na digital cluster. But 2019 C-Class hata haina 10.5 inch infotainment system. So you guys tell me, ukiwa hapa ndani hata huwezi fikiria ati unaendesha a BMW, na ukiangalia hapo unaweza dhani I'm driving an M340i because of this M badge hapo, M badge pale kwa cluster. Alafu another cool feature. So nikifinya sport, the cluster turns to red. Sawa, even this As you can see, nikifinya comfort ina still the same. Nikifinya Eco Pro displays like a totally different thing. Inaonyesha hapa hata battery life yako, like vinyoendesha, it's like I'm gonna say ina behave like a hybrid sort of car. Haya, tujaribu kuchachisha kidogo. Haya, let's put it in comfort. But one thing nimenotice kwa comfort, because haina adaptive dampers, you don't feel like difference in terms of ride comfort. Kusema kweli hadi ikiwa comfort bado unasikia tu zile iko hivi. And then this suspension is so stiff. It being a rear wheel, bado in terms of handling, control, hata kwa corners, as long as uko na traction, the very best mid luxury sedan that unaweza nunua. Kameramani, one thing nilikuwa nataka kuonesha in terms of bumps, hata kama mnasema gari iko too low, like kuruka bump inaruka so good. So I have a bump over here. Stand her sideways. I won't go sideways. Just wait and see. So mbona inaweza kuwa family car? Imagine dropping your kids with a B48 to work bana, ama to school, man. Acha uone in terms of handling. Kwaje? Si mbaya. Si ndio? So guys, if you're interested in buying this 330i M Sport, kuja pale Yohana Automotive, wako located hapo Kiambu Road. That's their phone number. Now this guy is going for only 4 million Kenya shillings peke yake. Wataweza kukufungia. Mileage 92,000 kilometers. Na iko fiti sana, si ndio? Haya, kameramani. Si ufunge kipindi sisi tu jibambe hapa runda kidogo.
Pull for the boys.
Pull for the boys, okay. Zime kipindi bana.